All right, go ahead.
Okay.
All right, we're here following Murray State's win over Missouri State just a moment ago. We got DJ Burns with us. And we're going to go to our Zoom call, immediately on the Zoom, and go to Jacob Milani with Murray State.
DJ, after the game at SIU, what's this win feel like?
Oh man, it was real emotional. I'll speak for the team when I say, we didn't respond right. And that's our lesson to grow on. But we're a lot of young guys, on our team, and I really was hard on myself because it's me being an older guy. I got to do better. There's no excuses or buts. So we gathered ourselves, made up for it, and we had to respond.
Well, DJ, you responded in the same almost exact kind of game.
Yeah.
That y'all had at Carbondale. How's it feel that y'all survived it this time and got the win?
I mean,
Like that?
It feels great. That must mean you're doing something right. If the roles are reversed, you saw how it happened at SIU, and luckily for us, the roles were reversed, and you saw the outcome. And that was just kudos to coach and the guys for locking in and doing those little things that leads to winning instead of the loss. So yeah, it was a big mature step for these guys to come in and lock in as they did.
Talking to coach today is one thing he said that you guys have to learn how to finish games.
Yeah.
Like talking about the one in Carbondale or the one today in that same situation you did. What does it say about this team's ability to figure out ways to close games, and why do you have to do that going forward?
Well, last year, one of the big things for us, why we were a really good team, is because we found different ways to win. We had to get back to that. Me being a returner and off the experience of that team, I saw exactly what that takes and how that can happen and benefit us. And man, like I said, kudos to those young guys because they're stepped up in a big way. It's hard to turn the switch after a 2-game loss and a heartbreaking. But those guys did it, and they responded in a great way.
DJ, a lot of chatter between you and Donovan Clay.
Oh man, it's just a little chirp, all good competitive. That's one thing that I want, people to know, and that Coach Prom knows, and that's why he allows me to play all our players, because I mean no harm. I just want to get the best out of you, just like I want the best out of me. So it just I feel like an advantage to me, and it makes the game fun. I feel like you play the way it's supposed to play. So
Speaking of the best out of you guys, 21 of 24 from the free throw line, you rated 8. In a 3-point game, how critical are free throws?
Most definitely. You saw it at the SIU game. How we gave away a couple, and that ended the loss. And like I said, these guys they responded. In a mature way. You can't ask for no better result. Man, shout out to these guards, because man, without them, it would have been a crazy game.
What is it about this team and the ability to get the best out of yourselves playing here?
Yeah, it's the will. One thing about me being a foundation guy is, I have to self defend. Because I've never done that before. Never happened for me. It's my job. Make these guys understand that this is the home. We packed the back.
In the building tonight,
Yeah.
watching you guys. I know he spoke to you guys afterwards. What did he say to you guys and getting, an NBA All-Star coming back?
Oh man, always good to have a guy like that back at the crib. Where it belongs, because for us to see those guys in our shoes and now for them to be in their big for us. It's a motivational, and for these young guys, it's real. For a lot of these guys, it's their first NBA superstar that they've seen. So I mean, man, I really appreciate him for first coming back for these guys, and to letting these guys know exactly where they could go.
All right, thanks, DJ.
Thank you. Go Racers.
You're heading out to radio. All right, y'all. And then Brian Moore had a big shot down the stretch, 6 for 9, also perfect for the line, 4 for 4 with 17 points. And we can take your questions now.
Good about that double clutch layup you made.
Man, once again, coming from New York City, man, we take pride in our layup package. So, I always had to bring that one out the bag today.
That's pretty much the only way you're going to make that shot.
Yeah. Had 2, I think one of my former teammates, Jonathan Mubbo, was on that other side too. So, I just knew he liked to block shots, so I had to get under his arm and, double clutch it.
Now, I told him it looked a lot like number 12 when he was here. That's what I told him.
We'll go with it. What was it like to have Ja here watching y'all?
Man, it's amazing. That's somebody I play with on 2K and watching the NBA. So, just like DJ said, that's one of the first NBA superstars I got to see in my life. And, it's almost like
which play? What's it like to see, I mean, he was great today too, 10 and 16, like what is it like to see the two of you guys with these new experiences and opportunities in
Yeah.
this Green Valley Conference?
Man, it's a dream come true, man. You know, it's one of my best friends, you know, playing at Northeastern JUCO. It was just amazing, you know, seeing his transition to where he's at. 10 and 20, so you know he's a real threat, and you know it's fun, you know, getting a dub versus him. So you know I'm definitely gonna say something to him about it after the game. Well, now.
Coming off of the SIU game the other day, how important was it for this team to find a way to finish?
Yeah, it was huge, especially because you know we let one slip at SIU. So you know we came here hungry today, you know, and we got to get this one, man. Every home game is a +1 game. So you know, like Coach Prom said, as we keep winning our home games, we got to try to get a tough one on the road more. So.
Brian, I know you talked a lot about it, but what do you feel like has changed for you? I mean, I know confidence is key, but what has changed for you offensively? You've been much more aggressive pretty much since the Middle Tennessee State game. What's working for you?
Yeah, just the game is slowing down so much for me. I'm starting to see things. I'm starting to see more gaps, and you know, just trust them out with the bounce game and trusting my teammates. So you know, to create space because it helps me too. You know, I'm a downhill guard, having the shooters such as Jacoby Wood and Rob being able to space the floor and staying in deep corners so I could get drops.
And then you hit the three on top of that.
Yeah, I've been working on that. You know, that's one of the scouts. You know. More.
All right, thanks, Brian.